Galnet News, your galaxy in focus. 17th of February, 3302. Our top story today begins with a report from Disk Commander Felix Dyson of Radio Skvortsov. The traditional Novas Order has achieved a landslide victory in the recent Novas elections, giving them control of the system following a long and heated election season. Emperor's Grace was apparently confident of an incumbent victory, but the polls told a different story on election day as an overwhelming number of citizens flocked to register votes for the TNO. I think the people of Novas were tired of not being acknowledged by their government and took the opportunity to make their voices heard, said a pilot for the Diamond Frog's private security firm, which was contracted to provide security and logistical support during the election. He went on to say, "It was inspiring to see so many people fly out to Porger's Ring to vote, and I'm proud to have been able to contribute to the democratic process." As a home system for Emperor's Grace, the political news will surely come as a severe blow. Sources from the surrounding area cite a small but steady stream of pilots from the Diamond Frogs organization making their way to and from the system in the past month, but no open conflict has erupted in Novas, leading some to question the responsibilities of Emperor's Grace within the system. Self-proclaimed Big Frog Kermit the Frog stated that the operation to oust Emperor's Grace from power in Novas was backed by the Diamond Frogs and was not conducted in secrecy. He went on to say that various factions had doubts over the claimed hundreds of pilots flying for Emperor's Grace, and the Diamond Frogs wanted to test this by running incursions into their home system. Commander LeFrog then challenged Emperor's Grace to retake control in Novas, giving the faction 1 month, the same length of time he claims it took Diamond Frogs to collude with the traditional Novas Order to show its political influence in Novas. LeFrog asserted that his organization would not interfere further in Novas during this 1-month period. Speculation is rife as this story emerges, with some questioning how such a large organization could simply disappear, such as Commander Chuck Moonstone, while Commander Bloodhawk questioned whether the rise to power was tangible or merely good public relations. Leader of Emperor's Grace, Commander Raph von Thorn, put together a stern defense of his organization, accusing the Diamond Frogs of acting in secrecy with the traditional Novas Order and using stealth tactics to escape the notice of Emperor's Grace. This is a wholly different aspect to Emperor's Grace, which has long been an imperial power with which to be reckoned, and operated a siege of the Kapatukanai system as recently as the 16th of January last year, warning that an unbearable surge of federal scum and alliance cowards had infiltrated imperial borders and destroying non-empire vessels on sight. It remains to be seen whether Emperor's Grace will take the initiative in the public aftermath of the Novas landslide, but some have speculated that due to commitment in other sectors of space, they do not have sufficient presence in Novas to maintain political stability, while others simply doubt their stated numbers are a reflection of their current membership. Actions speak louder than words, so a future political victory in Novas for Emperor's Grace would do much to abate the doubt and uncertainty surrounding the organization at present. And this report from Commander Lord Zoltan. Dr. Arcanonn of the Canon Interstellar Research Group has spoken out about the disappearance of Professor Ishmael Palin, saying, "I hope that the professor is safe, but I feel a growing sense that he is no longer with us. As was recently made public, I am currently in hiding because a credible threat to my life was received. My fear is that the dark forces that sought to end my life have intercepted Palin on his way to Maya B1BA. We were told that the Diamondback Explorer that made the high-speed pass at Obsidian Orbital appeared to be looking for something. Could it have been looking for the professor? We didn't always see eye to eye, but Professor Palin is, or was, a great scientist, and he is sorely missed." More news on the destruction of Starship 1 now. A federal investigation team has released the results of an official inquiry into the destruction of Starship 1. The 600,000-word report confirms that the abnormal energy signature detected just before the ship made its last jump was almost certainly caused by mechanical failure. The report goes on to assert that the failure began with a power surge in the ship's central power plant, a relatively common occurrence in a high-capacity hydrogen reactor, which overloaded several other core systems. Despite examining every piece of available evidence, investigators could not find any proof that the ship was sabotaged. They ultimately concluded that the ship's destruction was the result of a complex, multi-stage engine failure. Starship 1 was lost in May last year, along with all crew, including Federal President Jasmina Halsey, leading some to speculate that sabotage was to blame. Halsey had several strong political enemies in her own faction, as well as those from further afield, but this latest report seems to confirm, in minute detail, that no foul play has been uncovered. This report from Commander Jack. Grant Academics, whose slogan is "We Make Learning Easy," has announced a partnership with the Buckyball Racing Club to provide students with chauffeurs during the upcoming spring break vacation. The most talented pilots in human space will escort students from the Exeges campus to the biggest tourism hotspots in the region. A member of the Grant Academics Board of Directors said, "Students will be entirely safe in the hands of these veteran pilots. I have personally interviewed the BRC member coordinating the event. Commander Sene is a Grant Academics alumnus and recent inductee to the Pilots Federation, and she has assured me that the BRC will closely monitor its pilots." The BRC chauffeurs will be available from the 18th of March and will return those under their care to the Exeges campus no later than 26th of March. The Buckyball Racing Club has come under much fire from the media and various starport officials in the past for events seen as dangerous and unnecessary, often involving high-speed racing in and around core systems. This appears to be a new direction for the BRC, who have the full support of the academic institution and those involved. That's the Galnet news for today. Tune in next time to keep your galaxy in focus.